Oh, I know very well how the secrets beckon so sweetly. Only an honest death will kill you now. Protect you from your wild curiosity.
What it do, y'all, man? You already know, in case you don't.
Now this is
None other than yours truly.
You'll be begging for mercy
Save your
soon
souls,
enough.
the best lightning man out here. Destroy the Fagatus, man. We got another one here, man. So look at this. Look at this. Look at that. You think a nigga can't work from inside the jail cell, man? You crazy. Man, I'm not going to elaborate on that. I want to see how many people really know what I meant when I said that. Yeah, I guarantee you there's not a person here who caught on to that. That I guarantee you that went over everybody's head. But on something different, man, where have I been? I knew I should have bought that weak ass game, Grand Blue Fantasy. I didn't buy it because no one else was really playing that shit. I was about to buy Guilty Gear Strive, but I'm like, you know, I'm not really into 2D fighting games like that, except for maybe Blaze Blue. You know, but then it's like, then I found out Grand Blue Fantasy. I'm like, man, I played it for a little bit, man. This game is stiff as hell. But then I found a reason to play, because there's a knockoff version of Lightning in that game. There's like a cheap bargain version of her. This one chick named Katarina with blonde hair. I'm like, no, bro. The blonde won't do it.
You have my thanks.
And that's because she, in her finisher, right? There's the closest similarity to it, right? Like, you know, like, this is a stretch to even say that she even would sound like her. You know, that would be considered a stretch. Like, you have been on the lightning blues if you think she is like the perfect embodiment of who Lightning is. No, she has a special that's somewhat reminiscent to Lightning and Odin. And then, you know, there's a guy in there that's sort of like Sephiroth, Beelzebub, which, you know, like, I like his personality better than Sephiroth's. Like, dude embodies the entirety of my god complex. And his theme music is way better than Sephiroth's. I'm like, no. It's way better than Sephiroth's theme music. I mean, like, don't get it wrong, bro. I mean, like, it's pretty good to have somebody chanting, you know, like, have a bunch of bitches chanting your name upon the battlefield. I think those are bitches, right? But, so me and this player here, man, we had a conversation about life, Tachi, man. We kicked off pretty good, right? Like we gonna be the best of friends. Listen, man, I don't have NT friends, bro. I am the anti-hero of NT. Just let y'all know that. I am the anti-hero here, man. I'm not your friend. I'm the best friend you will never have. Let me put it to you that way. But, you know, so he tried to, it wasn't even really a debate, it's more of an opinionated discussion about, you know, this is who Itachi is. I had to correct him, bro. Like, no, bro, you're not finna disrespect the Uchiha clan that way and have the unmitigated gall to say that it had anything to do with light and darkness. You know, I guess the small aspect is that Sasuke was Itachi's light, and that's not like, you know, like, that's the good he sees in the Uchiha clan versus, you know, it's not like the Uchihas were like the best of people, you know. Some of them were pretty good. Some of them were always cold and calculated, you know. You know, none of them were the ghost of the Uchiha clan, Mamoru Uchiha, you know, the best written character in Naruto, hands down. There's not a character in the series that's betterly written than Mamoru Uchiha, nor hyped up as much throughout the entirety of the series. You know, on top of that, he, you know, like Kishimoto was a genius, calls him an Uchiha. You know, man, let's give him Uchiha. He's like an even more insane version of Itachi that doesn't specialize in genjutsu.
Couldn't have gone better.
You know,
Couldn't have gone better.
the shit he do with his illusions, Madara can just do it to you. You know, like, wow. But so I had to tell him who Itachi was in this story, because I'm fairly certain this guy either doesn't remember, or, you know, probably didn't watch Naruto. You know, because, or probably wasn't really, like, part of any important discussions or the typical things that are said of Naruto throughout Shippuden and things like that. Oh god, do I really have to go over who Itachi Uchiha was? Just go watch the series. Watch the series, but the reason I have to probably say it is because nobody watches the series for the story, even though you can't interact with anything but watch it for the story. You know, unless you like one of those weird cat girls that like to play ship wars and musical bed partners with all the, you know, the cat kawaii girls that like to play musical bed partners with the characters, you know what I mean? Unless you're one of those weirdos, and, you know, or some type of like Itachi stan that has no idea who he is. I'll probably do an in-depth video on Noel so people know who Noel is, you know. But Itachi is the man that sacrificed sacrificed everything. He sacrificed his family, his lover, his loved ones, except for his little brother. And he did that because the coup d'etat that was going to take place in the Uchiha clan. Because I believe Danzo convinced Hiruzen that they are a problem, that the Uchihas were getting ready to commit a coup d'etat because they secretly wanted the Uchiha clan dead. So, you know, Itachi, knowing that his little brother doesn't deserve this, you know, allow me to take their lives. So Itachi kind of put up with a lot of stuff. Put up with a lot of hardships of life early on. A lot of terrible things happened to him. He was the one that had to drop the hammer on everyone. He was the one that had to put the cold steel to all of them. Simply because he wouldn't let them kill them. And Itachi wasn't stopping the entirety of the Leaf Village. That wasn't happening. So he decided to kill them all and leave Sasuke as the Avenger. You know what? I'll be the bad guy, he said. And that's where the quote comes from. Come face me again when your eyes are like mine. When they have seen the pain of the world like mine has. Then I will allow you to be the Avenger. This has been the Savior of Souls. Best like the man out here. We'll catch y'all later.
The messenger is standing at the gate, ready to let go, ready for the crush of the messenger. Too late for whispers, too late for the blush. The past is mercy when the future's low.